General Hospital. Brook Lynn Quartermain Amanda Seton is inching nearer to ripping off the band-aid concealing her past and telling her husband about the child she gave up for adoption. All that holds her back is the concern that revealing the truth to Harrison Chase Josh Swickard could destroy her marriage, not because she gave up her child, but because she never even told him she has one. However, just as she's about to spill the beans, someone close to her is likely to step in and persuade her to keep this bombshell under wraps. Who might that be? Could it be Lois Chirulo Rena Sofer, Brook Lynn's mother, who convinces her to remain silent? Lois has always been protective of her daughter, knowing all too well the pain Brook Lynn endured when she had to make such a life-altering decision as a teenager. Her protective instincts might kick in, fearing that revealing this truth could not only shatter Chase's trust, but also reopen old wounds for Brook Lynn. Lois might argue that some secrets are better left buried, especially if they could jeopardize Brook Lynn's newfound happiness with her hubby. Furthermore, if Lois is aware of who Brook Lynn's child is and where he or she is now, it may benefit her to keep it all suppressed. The mother-daughter bond is strong, but is it strong enough to keep such a monumental secret? Alternatively, could Tracy Quartermain Jane Elliott be the one to dissuade Brook Lynn from confessing? Tracy is rather pragmatic and has a rather ruthless outlook on life. She might see this disclosure as a potential disaster for the Quartermain family's reputation. She could remind Brook Lynn of how their family has always navigated scandal with discretion. Tracy might argue that confessing this secret would only serve to complicate life unnecessarily, especially when Chase and Brook Lynn are finally on stable ground and looking to build a family together. Perhaps it's Dante Falconeri Dominic Zamprogna who steps in with his advice or demands. Months ago, Brook Lynn and Dante briefly discussed the secret from their past, and he made it quite clear that he wanted it to stay a secret. Is he the father of Brook Lynn's baby? He could point out the potential for chaos if this information comes out in the wrong way, or at the wrong time, especially now that Lulu Falconeri Alexa Havens is awake. It's likely that one of these people will bargain for Brook Lynn's silence at least for a little while. General Hospital predictions suspect Brook Lynn Quartermain may soon learn the shocking truth about the baby she gave up years ago. When she does, she may never forgive her mother on the ABC daytime drama. Not long ago, on General Hospital, Gio Palmieri came onto the scene. He's a family friend of the Chirulos and grew up in Bensonhurst with many of them. He's also so close with Sonny Corinthos that he calls him Uncle Sonny. The Kingpin even paid for him to attend the best schools while he was growing up. Gio came to Port Charles to go to PCU and pursue his career as a violinist. Indeed, he's extremely talented. Part of Joe's backstory on General Hospital is that his parents died when he was very young. So, the Chirulo family and the whole neighborhood helped to raise him together. However, there appears to be more to the story of Gio Palmieri, and it likely involves Lois's daughter Brook Lynn Quartermain. For some time now, since her return to General Hospital, it's been apparent that Lois Chirulo Rena Sofer knows something no one else in PC does. And that includes Brook Lynn Quartermain Amanda Seton. Anytime the subject surrounding Gio Palmieri's Giovanni Mazza childhood comes up, Lois looks uncomfortable, like she's hiding something. On top of that, Brook Lynn has had a couple of odd exchanges with Dante Falconeri Dominic Zamprogna recently. They suggest that they had a one-time fling back in summer camp when they were teenagers. More recently on General Hospital, Brook Lynn confirmed that she did, in fact, get pregnant as a teen, and she gave the baby up. Currently, she's having difficulty conceiving with her husband, Harrison Chase Josh Swickard. So she thinks it's karma for giving up her baby. Although she hasn't said it yet, it certainly looks like Dante's the father of the child she put up for adoption. Furthermore, it's almost certain that he does not know there ever was a baby. Brook Lynn and Lois probably thought it was best not to tell him, or anyone else, because she wasn't keeping the baby. However, it seems that there's one huge detail Lois never told Brook Lynn on General Hospital. The baby went to a couple she knew back in the old neighborhood. They were wonderful parents, but they passed away. So, Gio was raised by family and extended family in the neighborhood. He essentially grew up as Brook Lynn's cousin. However, it's looking more and more like she is his mother and Dante is his father. It also seems that the truth could be ready to come out soon. And when it does, Byulkyu's world will be flipped upside down. Eventually, Lynn will find out Joe's her son, and that Lois always knew it. No doubt, she will feel incredibly betrayed by her mother. Of course, Lois only did what she thought was best for everyone, and she also appears to feel guilty about it. But her whopper of a secret impacts so many people, especially now that Gio is living in town. Byulkyu has no idea that her son is living right there with her on the Q property, and Dante's clueless that he has another son at all on General Hospital. In addition, Uncle Sonny Corinthos Maurice Bernard doesn't know that Joe's his grandson. Several lives will be impacted when the secret explodes, and many people in Port Chuck may not be able to forgive Lois. That will surely include the Quartermaines, the Falconaries, and possibly Sonny and his family as well. No doubt, things are about to get extremely messy for Lois and Byulkyu. It's one shock after another these days on GH. Don't miss a minute to see Lynn Quartermaine discover the life-changing secret her mom kept from her all these years on the ABC soap opera. Things will never be the same.